Good morning. It's Margaret Kaitlyn at the University of Sewing, and it's Facebook Live. And I told you we had a really cool surprise for you this morning.
Yeah.
So check out our lovely cosplayers here. So we have not just really cool folks here from our cosplay group that meets here at the shop and one of our employees, Danielle. Zack is the gentleman here. And so I'm going to talk a little bit more about them in just a second, but we want to make sure that you share this morning because this is really exciting.
Oh my
you gotta
gosh,
share.
yeah.
Gotta share. So as usual, we give something away whenever we do this in the mornings. And Kaitlyn, take it away.
Well, in honor of our friends here and their amazing works of art, we will be giving away this awesome creative cosplay book. So in it, there's tips and tricks about making your cosplay. I've never done cosplay, but oh my gosh.
It's so creative.
See, you all, like,
so
look at this in here. So in order for you guys to be entered to win this, all you have to do is click the share button and then type in the comment shared. And you will be entered for a chance to win this. You have 24 hours to do that. Even if you're watching this later, you can still share and be entered, and we will ship this anywhere.
And I'm just thinking that all of us probably have grandchildren or children who would think we are like so cool to do this.
To do cosplay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking
And make that,
so.
oh my gosh,
Yeah,
make
yeah.
them some
They don't
great
think we think like this, but you know what? We love all things sewing. It's been something about our brand for a long time, and we sponsor our cosplay group here and let them meet in our shop for free. And if you didn't know that and you want to come, when is it, Danielle?
We meet on the first Wednesday of every month at 6:30. We meet from about 6:30 to 8:30.
Okay, and what do you guys typically do?
It is a bring your own project and work on. We've had people that come and just work on designing their project if they don't have something they're actively working on. People that are just getting into it that are like, I think I want to do this, but I'm not really sure where to start, or that are like, I think I maybe want to make this. I'm just going to sit here and research it and bounce ideas. We bounce ideas off each other a lot, I'd say.
That's wonderful. Okay, so let's talk about what we're doing here today. The reason we made them dress up in their costumes, and by the way, they're baking alive, so we're not going to make them stay here forever.
I'm not too
Good. Indiana's Comic Con cosplay contest was how long ago? 2 weeks ago?
1 week ago.
1 week ago.
1 week ago.
So they both put their costumes in the Masters division, and Zack Herzig won the first place, and Danielle Priest ended up winning the runner-up. And I'm going to just tell you, to get into the Masters place and win, these people are very talented. They do a lot of really creative stuff. And the fact that we are standing here amongst these very accomplished sewers, I'm very pleased. All the embroidery you're seeing on Zack's costume, he does it by hand. So it is just breathtaking. I wish you could be here to see it in person.
And to touch the beading.
And now your embroidery, though, was done on your 770.
It was done on my 770.
Oh.
Yes, she embroidered this on her Bernina 770. And so
And I put it into my software first to make it what I wanted.
So you
I had to
actually
alter it and design it a little in my software.
Okay.
Cool.
And is
then-
that now is that the V9 software?
It's the V8. I still have V8.
Oh, V8. Okay. All right. We're going to have to get you upgraded. And we're going to have to convince Zack that it's not super scary.
We have this conversation.
yeah.
Pretty frequently.
I just think that we could at least add to what you do. Not to take anything away from your amazing work. Please don't misunderstand. But these pieces are so amazingly done. And I just wish you were here to actually see them in person. They are just breathtaking. So, guys, congratulations. Okay, and we have a gift for the two of you.
And you can do We are going to give you these wonderful University of Sewing t-shirts as a way to say congratulations on your amazing work.
So we just wanted to do that for
Thank you.
And it is, this is just, it's so exciting because, I mean, I've seen some of the things you've been doing because we talked about this outfit many times.
Absolutely.
And just, I had heard about yours, but to see it in person, I'm so pleased that we got to see this.
Well, and I would say that I mean, some of this I came together because I work at the University of Sewing in terms of, I mean, I knew nothing about horsehair braids before I worked here at the University of Sewing. So a lot of the tricks and more fine sewing that went into this that we were discussing is probably what helped me actually get runner-up was because of the University of Sewing.
Nice.
Well, one of the things that they do back in tailoring is they work with formal wear all the time. And so horsehair braid is something that, while most people probably don't have to play with it, if you do any formal wear or bridal, you're going to see it and learn how to use it. So it's very helpful. So
I was
Zach,
going to say, yes, just a reminder, our giveaway, this wonderful creative cosplay book. But Zach actually,
go ahead.
Yeah,
You
I
know
have-
the
yeah,
author?
I've met Jedi Amanda, who got me into making wigs, which I made the wig. So,
oh,
yeah.
wow. And you said she's actually been a judge for some of
She's
your...
judged 2 competitions I've been in. She did C2E2 in 2021 and then GalaxyCon.
Cool.
So we're going to let these sweet people go, but I can't thank you two enough for being willing to come in and show off your costumes. We're really excited for you. Do you not have a YouTube channel?
I do have a YouTube channel.
Okay, tell us what your YouTube channel
so
is.
I have Zack H on YouTube. I'm bad at uploading right now, but I'm slowly getting better at it.
Zach H.
Just Zack H.
But you're very active on Instagram.
Oh yeah, Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're on social media. Do you ever do anything on that?
I do. I'm trying to get better. I've stuck more to Instagram, trying to start with
One, you gotta start one. You gotta start somewhere.
So I'm Lady of the Lake Country on Instagram.
Lady of the Lake
Country.
Okay, and Zach H.
And then Scarred Mewtwo on Instagram.
What did say it again?
Scarred Mewtwo.
You might want to spell it.
SCARRED.
Oh, Scarred.
Yeah.
Okay, all
And
right.
then
Okay.
Mewtwo like the Pokemon.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
later we can share.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll
that.
do because I want to make sure we get it right, and that
Absolutely.
I'm sure that after seeing this, our viewers are going to be very interested to look over those. So we'll go ahead and get that in the comments so that you get that, and maybe you can write that down for me, Miss Kaitlyn.
Yeah.
So because my hearing's just not great.
We'll
So,
get it worked
all right.
out.
Why don't you take these two off and running, and I've got some other things to show off here in just a moment.
All right, let's go.
Thanks, guys, very much. We really appreciate it. Can you believe that? I mean, you know, I'm so thrilled that I'm wearing one of my little tops, but then you see something like that. I don't know if everyone here watching knows, but I actually did work on Broadway for a while. I was there for a year in 2000, right before 9/11. So that was a time period where I got to work on a lot of costumes. Unfortunately, that was also a time period where we didn't have cell phones, and all the photographs I have are like pictures I took and we had to develop. So I do have some pictures of it. They're here at the shop. If any of you ever want to see it, I can show those to you. But let's go on with the other exciting things to talk about today. And we are going to show off. Finally, we got the shop hop quilt done. So thank you, Rachel, who works here. She actually put it together. It turned out absolutely amazing. I'm really pleased with this. Now, guys, even if you are not here, if you're wanting to get the information about this quilt, we will have a finishing kit available for it. And what it'll come with is the fabrics and directions. And I think that we're also going to work on getting these directions so that maybe we can just post them, because you could get the center block and the quilt. Now, I can't give you these blocks because they're specific to the shops. And I know we can't sell the blocks online until after the shop hop. We can't sell any of the blocks until the shop hop. So what you can buy now is you can buy a shop hop passport, which comes with a beautiful pin it has it has a really cute pin. I will get one of the pins. Actually, hey, Pat, can you go get us one of the pins, please? Because I want to show it off. So what happens with our shop hop is you come in, you buy our block, which is going to have the fabric that included in it. I'm going to make a video on how I did the handle on this. It was so much simpler than it looks. I know it looks like it might be a little tough, but it's not hard at all. And so the finishing kit would actually include all these fabrics that you're seeing here that are in the finished quilt and the 2 borders. Now we won't include a backing. I've already picked out the backing. I'm getting ready to do the quilt. The backing is not, it's not part of this line. It is, they didn't have a 108-inch wide fabric, but we have a real pretty fabric, a blue fabric that I'm going to get some more of, and I think it went really well with this. So I will show that to you as we go along. After I get it all quilted, I'll show it to you. And I'm going to do some custom quilting on this because I'm going to want to show off our blocks in each one of these areas. And I think I'm going to do something special in these bigger blocks right here. So I'm going to get to use some of our Q24 Q-matic things that we don't normally, I just don't normally use because a lot of the things I've been just doing edge to edge. So I will tell you a little bit more about that as we go along. Next week, Dave and I are going up to Aurora, where Bernina's located at, and I'm going to learn more about custom quilting. And so hopefully I'm going to come back with some really cool things to teach you guys about. So right now, this is the pin that goes with the Shop Hop passport. How cool is this? You know, so what happens with the Shop Hop, as you go to each shop, you get your passport stamped and you can buy their block, and then you can see some new stores that maybe you've never seen before. And they all are doing their own version of their basket quilt. And ours is, I think, you know what? I want to give a shout out to Alice Lorenzen, who works for us. She's the one who designed this, and I can't tell you, I couldn't be more pleased. She did exactly what I wanted, which was something a little more modern, a little bit more unusual, and I just think it came out gorgeous. So I wanted you guys to know about that, and I'm going to show you these fabrics because now they're available online, and I think they are so worthwhile. So we're going to where to go. You're going to let Dave go through, and then you come to see me.
Dave's my director. Dave, where do I stand?
Yes, there you go. So, okay. So look at the fabrics we've got, guys. We have, this is kind of the base of the whole fabric line. It is this gorgeous, beautiful floral. It's called Indigo Petals. It's from P&B Textiles. And you know, it's funny. I seem to remember a P&B Textiles fabrics when I was first starting quilting. And I will just tell you, this is nothing like what I remember.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering it, but I will tell you this fabric is amazing quality.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. It's nice and soft. It has it's a beautiful quality of fabric. So I was thrilled to death when we found this, and that the group that is doing the Shop Hop decided they wanted to have this as part of their Shop Hop.
Yeah.
Because picking out fabric when you have 9 different shops with 9 different tastes.
Oh my gosh, that's like an impossible task.
It's like those committees that they form, and there's 20 people on it, and it's just crazy. So I'm going to show some more of these fabrics. Here is the blue version of the same one I just showed you, this gorgeous blue. So it's really interesting because the background is not solid.
Yeah,
it's
not
got
like
a little variation.
Blue.
It's not a flat blue. It's very beautiful. Okay, and then this is the really dense, big flowers, really pretty, just absolutely gorgeous. So far you're seeing ones, the dark blue one and this one we used in our quilt. I don't think we used the smaller flowers. Okay, so then we have this really pretty background of pink and little tiny flowers on it. Again, really
I
beautiful.
just love the colors.
The colors are really pretty. We have a blue version of that. So I have a feeling these are going to go really fast.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they're just so usable. I think it's just really fun. We've got this wonderful group of what we're going to call marks. So it comes in the green, the pink, the navy, and a lighter blue. So we have those. Then we have, now this isn't in anything, but isn't this just
It's
as
so
cute
cute.
as, it's just so
I
cute.
love the colors in those.
It's all the colors on this beautiful cream background. Very pretty. So we have polka dots. Now we have this. Now, I will tell you, I just love this pattern. It's not really a paisley, but it has a paisley feel to it.
Yeah.
And the colors are just really gorgeous. It's got a beautiful cream background and then this pink. Very, very pretty. I like this a bunch. It's called Whimsy. Then we've got plaids. And the plaids come in a light blue, a pink, and a green. Then we have these tonal leaves that come in our blue and our green and our pink. Very, very pretty. I think this, I really do really love this particular print. I think this is just so elegant looking, very nice. It's one of the things that I think really helps the quilt look really pretty.
I want it like
So-
curtains in a cottage.
Oh, yeah, totally.
My dream cottage.
Okay, there you go. And then we have a couple of P&B suede fabrics. And these are very nice because, again, they're not that flat. They have this just kind of gentle, they're a wonderful blender. And so the greens go really well and the blue goes really well. So when you get ready to, even if you don't pick our quilt to make, if you're getting ready to actually make a quilt with this, these are great blenders with it. And we are happy to pick you out a perfect cream that'll go with that. I know one of our RJR Cotton Supremes are going to go with that just fine. So if you decide that you really like this and you want us to pick that out, just let us know. We are happy to do that. And I know we have plenty of patterns that'll work really well with this.
Yeah, I think you could come in and find one.
But, you know, and we have our quilt and then there's plenty of other patterns. So this is really cool. Now, I need you to get that other fabric for us because we need that. We just got in, I don't know if you remember this or not, back in December.
Oh, I remember this one because I liked it.
This particular fabric, we accidentally had it up live on our site for a few minutes. And it was so funny because we had somebody order it right away. And then in our right away, here is this fabric that we have been looking for.
She's in the middle of Facebook Live.
So what we have going on right now is we have it in stock actually finally.
And I just
yes,
I didn't plan this
I was
today.
like, that
I
was
did not
crazy.
plan it, but
That is
like I love the
crazy.
colors in this. I
The
just
colors
love how
are fabulous.
fun it is.
This is a really
Okay, Julie
great
Perry.
piece of fabric. And
You're having an issue.
okay, so Sharon Virtue designed this. It's called Bright World. And it is very beautiful. And I thought that I would show it off and make sure. We had somebody order this fabric when we had originally placed it online.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I had to say, oh, we're not going to
not
get
here
it.
yet.
And you know what? We had an order first thing this morning, and I think it was the same person.
Ugh, they really love it.
They
But
really
I
love
mean, it's
it,
so
but
fun
it
because
is
you
so
have like
fun.
the geometric shapes in there, but then you have softer like kind of, you know, plants, and this looks like a school of fish.
Oh, you're so interesting. I would have never seen that.
Really?
Okay, no, I know.
I love to see what people see in it.
No, it's so the colors are pretty fabulous, and they are going to make. I mean, this is one of those things. This would be your star fabric, and then you could work with all these different colors. And again, if you want to do something like that, you know what you really like, we can help you find some either Marsha Durst palette fabrics to go with it, or some RJR Cotton Supreme solids to go with it. And I actually am okay at picking out colors. So I can get you, I can nail it for you.
I think I'm gonna try my hand at making my first button up with that one.
Oh, this would be super cute in a button-up shirt.
I have an idea for a sleeveless one, and I wanted something with some color and fun.
Okay, all right, that sounds amazing. So, all right, so we will take, and I want to make sure people saw that. Let's see, what else is it we've got to talk about today? Because I know that I haven't covered everything. Okay, kids summer camp. Let's go over there and make sure we talk about it again. So far, we have not had anybody sign up, guys. And I just can't believe there isn't any kids out there that want to learn how to sew. I should say kids, but honestly, we're talking 11 to 16. We're talking about the tweens.
Yeah.
Our tweens.
They're still kids.
They're still kids. We still love them. Don't tell them we call it kids sewing camp, okay? We'll just not do that. So we won't tell them we're calling it kids. Just sign them up for this. They're going to get some fabric with it. They're going to go ahead and get some really opportunity to do some really cute stuff. And we've got Pat bringing us back a couple of the samples we're doing for that. But these two different sessions are not, I think that's a little confusing. Actually, what it is each of them are independent sessions. So the kids can come either for this one or that one. It's the same exact class twice.
Got it.
So, and I think that session thing, we confused people a little bit. You do not have to come for both of those. And if you want to, that'd be super, you know. But what it's going to do is it's going to start off with making this really cute pillowcase here. And look how pretty that is. So that's one of the things they're going to do. And then they're going to do this a little bit more complicated pillow. And then they're going to finish it up with making either a pair of shorts or a top and skirt little combination.
Oh, wow.
So, yes, boys are included in this. We are not trying, this isn't just for girls. So, I mean, yes, these colors might be a little more girly, but
we've got a lot of other.
We've got a lot of fabric here that is totally guy related. So the boys are not being left out here at all. So if you've got some kids who you think would like to do this,
and maybe hone their skills to do cosplay down the road.
Oh, there you go. So you know that's what they eventually want to do, is they want to do cosplay. So that's always really cool. So I wanted to make sure we talk about this again. But again, it's not a session 1 and 2 and that they build on each other. It's actually separate. This is, you can either take the June one or the July one and come, and they're just in the morning. So it's only a couple of hours each morning for 4 days on each. So it's 8 different class times, and then that's it for the class. So I just want to clarify that a little bit. So
now it's nap time.
Okay, so what have we got here for our giveaway today?
Once again, we have this awesome cosplay, but creative cosplay, selecting and sewing costumes way beyond basics. And again, there's some really good tips in here about hooks and eyes and snaps, as well as designing and types of fabric you use. So in order to enter to win this, all you have to do is hit that share button, put in the comments shared, and then in 24 hours, you have 24 hours to do so, and then we will choose a winner and we will ship it to you. And if we don't have your address,
we only ship it to them if they're not in town. If they're in town, we're not going to ship it to you.
That's a new one. I got to add that in there now.
Yeah, you know, if they're in town, we want them to come and visit us.
Come and visit us if you're in town.
Exactly. So make sure you put in the comments, though, that you shared, because we won't know otherwise. Okay, everybody, we have got more and more classes being put on the system all the time. And we are going to be doing, for instance, this afternoon, starting today at 11:30, I'm going to be doing a Black Bobbin Mastery class. So there is lots of mastery classes. We offer them over and over again. So please, if you're thinking about purchasing maybe a machine and you want to know more about it before you buy it, which I know sounds kind of interesting, and I don't think a lot of shops suggest this, but you can take a mastery class for one of our other machines if you want to see if you like working with that machine. because it will actually give you like the best demo ever. So, but you need to let us know if that's what you want to do. So, for example, we're going to be doing a mastery class on the 860s and the L890s. Okay. And so, if you are thinking that that is the serger that you want to buy, and you're just not sure if you can do it, if you're scared about it a little bit, because it's an investment, so if you're making clothes, why would you want to have maybe the L860 versus the L890? What is the point? Why do you want those, and do you want it to do that? Well, we're offering a mastery class on that, and that's going to be in June. And so go and look at the June calendar, and you'll see that class, and you can just click on the link there, and it'll take you right to sign up for the class. But make sure in the notes, because you can leave notes, or if you can't figure out how to do that, which I know sometimes it's a little complicated. Yeah. So if you haven't figured out how to do that, go ahead and give us a call and say, I'm signed up for the mastery class for the L860 and L890. I would like to use this machine because I'm thinking about purchasing it. Can I use your floor model for that day? What that will mean, though, is that we only have a limited number of floor models, so you need to do that earlier rather than later. So then you know that that money you're spending is well spent and that you really do like the machine. I had a woman come in yesterday, and she's looking at long arms, and she's very excited about them, and then she tells me she has one. She has a sit-down long arm, but she doesn't like it. No. And so we started talking about what she was thinking that she wanted, because now she's got one and she has an idea of what she doesn't like and what she likes. And I just think that's so disappointing. Yes. Because here she went to the effort of doing something and she thought she was getting the machine she wanted. Where if she had come to a mastery lesson, I think she would have had much more hands-on and been able to figure out what she didn't like. Or what she did like. I mean, so what she realized is the Berninas our sit-down has 2 stitch regulators. And a lot of times what people don't realize how much that helps your stitch quality. Oh, it's wonderful. The stitch regulator on a Bernina sewing machine keeps all your stitches even. And she doesn't have that on her sit-down model.
That makes a big difference.
It's a huge difference. And especially when you're moving it, the possibility of you being a little jerky, it is a bigger possibility. It just is. And I maybe after a certain number of glasses of wine you won't be. I don't know.
Or if you've had too much coffee.
Yeah, if you're having too much coffee, you're definitely jerking. So my whole point is that we purchase these machines and we spend a lot of money on them, and we put them in house, and then we sit down and use them. If you're not happy with what you've got, you're
not going to want to sew on
it. You
won't.
Or
have fun sewing.
No.
Just box it back up and put it in the closet.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, how many people we talk to that have a serger in their closet? I mean, that's crazy. Bring the serger in here. We'll trade it in, and we'll get you something you'll actually use. So, no, don't do that. Okay, everybody, I have to get going because it is almost 10 o'clock, and we need to get ready for our Black Bobbin Mastery class.
Yeah.
Where are you? We would love to see you. We would really love for you to, if you're thinking about purchasing things and you're doing stuff, the way that we can keep doing this for you is if you buy from us. I mean, it just is part of the deal, guys. We have to make enough money so that I can pay these guys, so that we can buy our stock and things like that. So if you're thinking about making some purchases right now, if you'll be kind enough to look at our website and see if we might be in the contention, I'd really appreciate it. We ship right away. By the way, we ship right away. So
yeah, our shipping department is
on
my
top
gosh,
of it.
So good.
But the problem with that is that people sometimes change their mind or sometimes want to add something to the order. If you are that person, call us right away, because we aren't on our website doing, like, we don't see what you're like an email or something like that. We don't see them right away a lot of times. And a phone call will get you right to the right person. Today it'll be Kaitlyn.
What about Pat?
I'm not going to make Pat answer the phone.
Hallelujah.
I'm going to make Kaitlyn do it.
Actually, I have the phone too.
So anyway, don't forget that if you do want to change something, call us right away, because we do want to help you, but we ship out like almost immediately. So if you place an order, just be on top of that too. So please feel free to call us if you have questions about something to order. Don't forget, we have a very broad clearance section. It's called On Sale on the website. And if you have any questions or you have any problems using the website, we're right here.
Yeah.
We'll help you. We don't mind. Okay, everybody, off to work we go. Have a wonderful week.
Don't forget
Wonderful
to
Saturday.
share.
Don't forget to share. And we will see you next Friday for Facebook Live.
Bye.
Bye.